There hasn't been a new asset class since the bond market was created in 1693. Well, now there's a new asset class, and it is the digital asset space. The question is, are you participating? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Crypto Siege, excuse me, with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you. I'm going to go over this Ripple Insights Q1 2020 XRP Markets Report with you. And later today, we'll talk about this more, excuse me, on the live stream. So let's get into this, guys. Listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 10 minutes. All right, let's do this. So Ripple publishes the quarterly XRP markets report to voluntarily provide transparency and regular updates on the company's views on the state of the XRP market, including quarterly programmatic and institutional sales update, relevant XRP-related announcements such as Spring and RippleNet partnerships, and commentary on previous quarter market developments. As an XRP holder, Ripple believes proactive communication is part of being a responsible stakeholder. Moreover, Ripple urges others in the industry to follow its lead to build trust, foster open communication, and raise the bar industry-wide. This was probably the most significant part of this very lengthy Q1 2020 report, calling out the industry to be more transparent, acknowledging that they're a fintech company who owns a digital asset. I think things are really, really important, Like, sure, they can give their commentary, but the idea that they're willing to be fully transparent about what they're doing and who they are is brilliant, and it's absolutely 1,000% refreshing. So it says the market snapshot. Crypto as a safe haven asset class. Since the advent of Bitcoin, digital assets are often referred to as safe haven assets, or assets that market participants can turn to during turmoil in the financial markets due to their presumed lack of correlation to traditional markets. Born out of the 2008 financial crisis, digital assets put the safe haven label to the test. That was all about to change on March 12, 2020, or what some describe as Black Thursday. In the days preceding Black Thursday, digital assets began the week holding firmly along with gold and trading as a safe haven asset, while equity markets were seeing the beginning of the beer cold pandemic. However, as the S&P dipped below 3,000 on said Thursday, unprecedented volatility spread through the digital asset markets. Bitcoin saw its largest one-day move ever, losing over 50% of its market value in a matter of hours. A decline accelerated by billions of US dollars worth of liquidations on leveraged derivatives venues and lending platforms like BitMEX. As digital asset holders rushed to transfer digital assets to either meet margin calls, sell out of their positions, or take advantage of price dislocations, the Bitcoin and Ethereum networks became overwhelmed. I remember, and suffered performance issues big time. According to Coinmetrics, median transaction fees measured in dollars for both Bitcoin and Ethereum shot up almost 5-fold. These are important things to note, guys, because these are massive in going forward. While the entire crypto market, including XRP, experienced volatility, the performance, here it is, guys, here it is, the performance of the XRPL ledger, such as transactions, pricing, and speed, remained stable, making the XRP the preferred digital asset for funds transfer. This, my friends, is the game changer. This, my friends, is why the XRPL ledger will become the standard. This is why, guys, because it doesn't matter. Just like brilliant Brian Madigan stated in the last set of videos, it is about what can the market turn to that is going to remain stable and handle crazy volatility market moves, like the traditional market going crazy, right? Get below 3,000, and also noticing that the digital asset market, BTC leading the way, retraced, especially BTC, retracing 50%. You got margin calls going on, people getting liquidated massively, and the two, in terms of market cap networks, Bitcoin and Ethereum, had major performance issues, but not the XRP ledger. That is the thing, guys. And trust me when I tell you this, the derivatives people, the Forex people, the securities people, all these major people, and the people that monitor them, like the CFTC and the SEC, if you will, are paying attention to that. Yeah, so how did the Bitcoin network handle this? How did the Ethereum network handle this market crashes? How did the XRP ledger handle the crashes? This is important. It's absolutely important. So fast forward 5 weeks, and as of April 17th, 2020, the S&P 500 is down 11% on the year. WTI crude is down almost 70%. Whoa, year to date. Gold is up 10%, and total crypto market capitalization is up 7.3%. Given the recession and continued uncertainty about the extent of the long-term economic impact this global crisis will impose, we expect continued market volatility and a sustained test for crypto as to whether it performs as a safe haven asset class. All right, so here's this title is Disciplined Responsible Stakeholders. Continued pause in XRP programmatic sales. As readers may recall, in Q2 of 2019, Ripple shifted to a more conservative volume benchmark for XRP sales, away from CoinMarketCap and to Crypto Compare top tier. Subtle hint there, they shifted, okay? Crypto Compare top tier, and significantly reduced XRP sales. In Q3 of 2019 and Q4 of 2019, Ripple further reduced XRP sales and paused programmatic sales. Ripple maintained this approach throughout the entirety of Q1 of 2020. In Q1 of 2020, total XRP sales were 1.75 million versus 13.08 million the previous quarter. So it went from 13.08 in the last prior quarter, and then this last quarter of Q1 2020, just 1.75 million. In addition, as we all, keep hearing all that stuff, as Ripple's dumping the XRP on the community, they're dumping their XRP on the community. It is one of the most idiotic statements ever in the digital asset space. In addition, Ripple continued to pause the programmatic sales, focusing solely on its over-the-counter sales to build XRP utility and liquidity in strategic regions, including EMEA and Asia. That, my friends, is the game plan. That, my friends, is the blue ocean strategy. That, my friends, is the long-term, it's the exponential factor in long-term success of XRP. Let me say it again. They paused the programmatic sales. They focused solely on the over-the-counter sales. That doesn't change anything in the world of coin market caps. To build, and they did these over-the-counter sales to build XRP utility and liquidity in strategic regions, including the the EMEA, don't know where that is, and Asia. You get it? Strategic liquidity and strategic reasons. They do the sales over the counter to build up and promote more XRP utility and provide liquidity. You get it, guys? There's a plan. There's a method to this whole thing. So total sales, OTC only, given programmatic pause, ended the quarter at 0.6 basis points of crypto compare top tier, CCTT. This is compared to total sales in the previous quarter, OTC plus programmatic, of 8 basis points of crypto compare top tier, representing, here it is, a 99.3% drop, a 99.3% drop quarter over quarter. It's got a very, very nice chart here. It's talking about the institutional direct sales, which is OTC. Via OTC, quarter 4 of 2019, 13.08 million. Quarter 1 of 2020, 1.75 million. So here it talks about the global, it shares the global XRP volume. ADV XRP dollars a million, quarter 1, 2019. It was 187.34 million in volume. Quarter 1, it went up to 322.66 million. Okay. Total XRP volume in billions in quarter 4 of 2019, 17.24. Total XRP volume in billions, 17 billion.24. In quarter 1, the volume was 29 billion.68. No, in quarter 4, effective quarter 1, 2020, Crypto Compare Top Tier changed the methodology it uses to determine which exchanges it lists in the top tier, which is reflected in the numbers above. Crypto Compare did not retroactively update its data for the change. Ripple continues to evaluate its benchmarks given challenges such as fake volume that continue to persist in the industry. Reported volume, the CCTT's reported daily volume for XRP increased in quarter 1, 2020 from quarter 4, 2019. The average daily volume reported at 322.6 million in quarter 1 versus 187.34 million in quarter 4 of 2019, and above quarter 3's reported 198.10 average daily volume. Those quarter 4 and 20 obviously is 2019. So here's a chart of the volume. Very, very cool. Very, very exciting. Volatility. XRP's volatility of daily returns over quarter 1 is 6.2%, representing an increase in volatility from quarter 4's 3.1%. XRP's volatility over the quarter was higher than that of BTC's at 5.8%. and lower than ETH's, which was at 7.3%. Full, complete transparency. I love it. Correlation with XRP. After showing signs of decoupling from large capital digital assets, correlations of XRP with other large capital digital assets spiked towards 100% following the said Thursday's market meltdown. Okay, it's talking about the escrow activity here, monitoring escrow activity. So quarter 1, 2020, 3 billion XRP were again released out of escrow, 1 billion each month. In total, across the quarter, 2.7 billion XRP were returned. Out of 3 billion, 2.7 were returned and subsequently put into new escrow contracts. All figures, this is a note, are reported based on transactions executed during the quarter. So the monitoring escrow activity last quarter, Ripple reshared details on escrow to provide clarity on its mechanics and timeline. To provide further transparency, hello digital asset space, I wish the whole space would follow Ripple's model on transparency. Ripple created at XRP_escrow bot This Twitter bot monitors and posts the monthly escrow movement. Anyone on Twitter can follow this account to track escrow activity. What other digital assets, especially large caps, are doing this, providing this complete transparency? Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. As a reminder, every month, the escrow mechanism releases a total of 1 billion XRP to Ripple. The portion of XRP left over each month is placed into a new escrow to be released in the following month. For more information on Ripple's escrows, please see here. Anyone in the space can check it out. Anyone outside of the space can check it out. Anybody, CFT, CFTC, SEC, UN, IMF, World Bank, BIS, complete 1000% transparency. Why? Because they know that they are the one. They're able to provide transparency because they know they're the one. They've been doing it since day one, essentially, working with the regulators to be completely regulatory compliant, KYC, AML, and CFT for this digital asset, the ledger, the IOP, all of it. Love it. All right, this is the last part, and then I gotta get off here, guys. On-demand liquidity. Customers continue to see the value of XRP through significant cost savings by eliminating the need to pre-fund international accounts. From Q4 of 2019 to Q1 of 2020, RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service tripled in transaction volume, tripled. And the dollar value transaction increased by more than 294%. It's starting to happen, guys. They're taking their time. They're doing it the right way. But when you think about the volume tripling, you think about the value of that dollar increasing by 294%. It's showing you what it can do and what it can handle. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better because more and more people are going to realize the significant value of being on the RippleNet. And that is everything, my guy. All right, so of note, Ripple and Azimo, a UK-based digital money transfer service, announced their partnership to use the digital asset XRP in cross-border payments. Shout out to Azimo. Azimo launched this service to send payments to the Philippines. And within a few months, ODL saved the company 30 to 50% when arranging currency transfers between customers in the Philippines and those in the UK and Europe. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap it up there. We'll cover more on the live stream tonight. Significant. They're pointing out the cost savings so everyone can see it. Everyone knows it and realize it. Trust me. Trust me. The SMEs, the money transmitter businesses, they all are checking this out and checking out the numbers. Huge. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, but we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.